All right, team, next we're gonna show you how to throw uppercuts. So your uppercuts have two numbers. You have your left, which is gonna be your 5, and your right, which is gonna be your 6. And as you kind of start seeing, odd and even numbers. So our 1 and our 3 come from our lead hand. Our 2 and our 6 come from our rear hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna square up. We're in our fighting stance. And so now this is gonna be a really driven from a lot of our hips and a little bit of our upper body as well. So our hands are here. Our hand's gonna come down slightly to load, and then you're gonna come up for the opponent. So we're still trying to hit the opponent with those 2 knuckles we talked about in other strikes, but now you're able to throw, you're coming up from under instead of on top. So as you throw that, you're driving with your hip and you're turning your hands slightly in order to hit with those 2 knuckles. Now remember, we don't want to be doing this. This is going to telegraph our punch. It's also going to leave our entire left side exposed. So it's here, a small one, and then here. Same thing for our right hook or our 6. As you're here, it's down a little bit and then it's up. It's down a little bit and then it's up. Remember, don't drop that. Turn the hand, hit with the 2 knuckles. So from the side on the bag, it'll look like this. So notice I'm not dropping past there. Second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look now down at our hips and see how our hips play into this. So for the left, I wanna make sure as I come down, I load my leg and then I push up with my hip. So notice I'm driving up with the hip, which is gonna help me release the energy through my shoulder. Same thing with the rear hip, but you're gonna have a little bit of a foot twist as well. So you're here, and then it's here. So it's just like our 2. The reason why we do these punch progressions is that we don't learn a hook or an uppercut rather until we know how to throw a 2 properly. Because why? Because the same thing's happening with our hip and our foot. We're driving that hip to open up, release, and create power to come through our punch. And we're also driving through the ball of our foot to come up into that punch as well. So as we come up, so when you think about that, team, when you're throwing your hooks, you're using those hips to really throw it, not just biceps. Your biceps and your arms are gonna get tired really quick, so make sure you're integrating your lower body into it as well, getting those hips in and releasing that power side to side for your uppercuts.